Scrimmage behind us, and 10 full days, so we've gotten a lot of work. I can't remember when the last time I talked to y'all, but we're progressing, getting done what we need to get done, and guys in and out. A couple guys banged up, getting them back. A couple guys banged up, going out. So that's just kind of typical this time of year. But today was a really competitive day, and from my perspective, that's kind of how I like it. We had a little half scrimmage Saturday, and it was not quite as competitive. But today there was wins on both sides, and they got a lot of special. Today we did a lot of special teams as well. 2-minute drives and got a little goal line work, some short yards work, and then all the field zones. But good day. Still got a lot of work to do, but I like what I'm seeing. Guys that I need to see certain things out of. I think we're heading in the right direction, and then we got some other guys that, just got to keep maturing, got to keep growing, we got to, earn our trust a little bit more.
Yes, you got some scrimmage work. So offensive line-wise, has anything stood out with that unit?
I would say the biggest thing that has stood out to me is I think that we're targeted very well. We're not making a lot of mistakes when it comes to just turning people loose and things like that. I mean, the guys seem to have a real good feel for, what to do. Now, their technique and how to do it and all that. You still got a little work to do with some guys, but I think the first two groups in particular, man, they've really had great energy, great spirit to them, and are responding well to Matt. It's been fun to watch. So, good group. Seeing a lot of the young guys take advantage of opportunity to play. This is everybody's opportunity to play, and you earn trust in practice. And so we've got some guys that are progressing and stepping up. But still got a long way to go. It was our first full day, but we'll get one more scrimmage, and then we'll play the game, the spring game. But I'm very pleased with where we are.
Guys, top of your mind that you referred to showing you what you wanted to see, who are some of those?
Just I don't think there's anybody need to call out right now, but I mean, the main guys, I'm seeing our quarterbacks, be the main guys, I would say. I think all three of those guys are, after 10 practices, going into it, I'm like, okay, let's go see. And now after 10 practices, I'm like, okay, these three guys. Cade is you can tell he's just better. That's the way I can describe it. He just looks like a guy that's got some scars on him. Played a little ball. Game slowed down a little bit, and then CV's been awesome. It's been great. Because again he got hardly any reps in the fall, so it was mostly mental, and he's just really taking full advantage of it. And now that we got Trent back, you really forget about him. He wasn't out here the first several practices, but now that he's back, I mean, he is a gamer. Kid's a gamer. He's a baller. He really understands the game and just has a good feel. So I think all three of those guys, I think we're seeing what we need to see out of all three of them at this point. Now, are they ready to go be All-Americans? Nope. But I think they've all gotten better, and that's what we need to see at this point. And hopefully we've got to keep progressing. Some of those young tight ends, same thing with the linemen. Some of those veteran guys looking for leadership. I'm proud of that. Maffa's been awesome. Over on the defensive side, we've got a lot of guys getting opportunity that we're evaluating. I think we've got a good understanding of a couple of guys, but it's good to see a guy like Hoffler have a sack today. Good to see Jaheim. He seems to be finally taking another step. He's been a little bit of a work in progress with his body getting where he needs to be, but he had a couple of nice plays, maybe a couple sacks today. Young guys, some of the young guy like Tavoy, he's having to get a ton of reps because we've had some guys out. So really all across the board. I think our kickers, there's good compliment. Robert is he had a game winner today in a 2-minute drill. Hoosier, so we've got both those guys in a great spot. Our punters. So there's a lot of guys like Jack, for example. You know, we feel good about Aiden, but I really want to see Jack Smith take another step. And he's had a very good spring. Same thing. He looks like a guy that's ready to go compete. So that's what we need. We need competition at every sport, at every position, and I think we're developing that.
Through 10 practice.